Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Hawkeye Marvel Legends figure from the Infinity Ultron wave. So let's go over the box first. The box has a nice background with purple bullseyes and arrows. Got the show logo there. And then on the side here we get a shot of Hawkeye in his finale costume, and another shot of him here, and then it says Hawkeye's only shot at taking down a dangerous criminal conspiracy is an unlikely new partner, Kate Bishop. And then here are the other figures in the wave. I already reviewed She-Hulk. I do have Moon Knight. I might review him. I'm considering taking him back though because I'm not very happy with him. Alright, so let's move on to the figure. Alright, so here is Hawkeye out of the box. And I am really happy with this figure, honestly. I went looking for him recently at Target and I found Moon Knight instead, and a Vegeta figure which I might review. But I went back today to a different location and I was able to find a bunch of these, and I was able to look through for the one that had the best face, which I was happy about. And I found She-Hulk too. And I'm just going to say I wasn't really the biggest fan of the show. You know, obviously I liked how the finale worked out with a certain character. And yeah, I liked Kate Bishop, and I liked Yelena coming back. But I don't know, it was just kind of like one of the weaker Disney Plus shows to me. But I do like this figure, and I did like the costume that they gave him at the end of the show. And I actually wanted to pick this up because I wanted to try head swapping it with the original Avengers figure to give him some sunglasses. That didn't end up working out, but we'll get to that later. But let's take a look at him. He's just got a really beautiful costume on. I really like it. And the head sculpt is honestly, well, I guess it's not gonna. It's fantastic though. I think it's really, really good. Obviously, big step up from that really awful Age of Ultron Amazon pack Hawkeye, which I don't even have anymore because it was so bad. Let's turn him around. Just a very nice figure. So let's go over the articulation. Let me get this out of his hand for a second. So Hawkeye's head is actually on this new joint that maybe is becoming standard. It was also on the Peter Parker and Ned figure, the Peter figure. So we've got a neck post here which has articulation, and then we've also got the head that has articulation, and it's really good. I like it a lot. Might not work for every costume that they want to do, but it works for Hawkeye. He's got the butterfly joints, I think that's what they're called. He goes out, swivel at the bicep, double jointed, and unlike She-Hulk, it works. Swivel or hinge hands, and then swivel. And we've got an ab crunch here. Ooh, he goes really far back, even with the quiver. He goes forward. Swivel. Decent. He can't really go up that far with that. And then he can't go back at all. Swivel at the thigh. Ooh. There's a double joint here, but mine's, yeah, it doesn't want to do it. Man, they really gotta work on that with these figures. Up and down at the boot, or at the ankle, and then we got the ankle pivot. Alright, so for accessories, let me just get this guy to stand. May not even. Anyways, he's got his quiver. Can't have a Hawkeye figure without that. Let me just put it back in. And as you can see, it's got the wrap around it that I think only appeared in the show. And I'm actually now realizing I think I had this upside down. And he also comes with his quiver, which is removable. And I think it's a nice new design. The arrows are actually sculpted in it for once. Or, well, no, they were also in there in the Age of Ultron one, now that I think about it. But I think they were more just one big piece, whereas these are more individual. Forgive my autofocus. And then of course the first movie they didn't have any. That was really bad. But yeah. And then he has another set of hands, which are fisted. I guess it's alright. I'm disappointed that this hand is open, because, give me 1 second here, because the original Hawkeye figure and the Age of Ultron one, because they use the same body, had this finger right here for pulling the string on the bow, and I just can't believe they didn't give us that, honestly. I love the figure, but I just can't believe that. And then of course the other hand is just for that, but yeah. Kind of weak on the accessories. It would have been cool to give him some like the trick arrows or something like that. And yeah, I just can't believe that about the hand. But anyways, let's get on to the size comparison. So for size comparison, here he is next to the original Hawkeye from the first movie. You can see he's a little. Here he is next to Tony Stark's standard suited body and Iron Man Mark 7. Kind of surprised he's taller than Iron Man. I don't know if I really like that. Or Tony Stark. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, there it is. And here he is next to She-Hulk from the same wave. Quite a bit shorter, as he should be. And finally, here he is next to Movie Masters on the left and DC Multiverse on the right. So overall for this figure, I like him. I love his costume. I think he's a fun figure. His joints for the most part work well. The head sculpt's great. Like I said earlier, I don't like that we didn't get a bow pulling hand. And he also does have issues standing up, so that's a problem for me. But overall, I like him. You know, he's a good Hawkeye figure, and he's a much better successor to the original figure than the Age of Ultron one was. And I recommend him, honestly. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and until next time. And just in case you were wondering what that original head looks like on this, it's comically bad. I think you'd have to modify it heavily with a Dremel, and even then I just think the skin tones don't really match, and I don't know, it's just kind of an older sculpt, so I don't think it would work well. But anyways, that's the real ending of this review. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time.